the Department of the Budget, which had been almost always going down in the past 5 rounds, going as low as a poor -17, has bounced up to a moderate +22. That's very good showing for the DBM. Also, a very good showing for the Department of Transportation and Communication, which always had a negative before, reaching -30, which is the borderline for bad, I believe. So it was at the borderline of bad, and it has gotten up to the borderline of moderate. That's the DOTC. Good showing for DOTC. From there, we'll go to those which are neutral. There are 3 institutions neutral. That is, we can't really say if it's positive or negative. We call them neutral. But they're all improved. They're all improved. The DENR, a +1 or neutral, is a huge improvement from -34 bad. The House of Representatives is also at a huge improvement. -2 or neutral is a huge improvement from a -34 bad. In fact, it had been bad for so long. And that's our lower house of the legislature. And the PNP has been steadily improving. It's -8. It's a far cry, of course, from its -42 5 years ago, and even from its -17, which was, I think that's just poor, in 2009. So all of these grades, though just what we would call neutral or so-so, are nevertheless very notable improvements from their poor performance in the past. Now, there are 4 institutions with poor ratings. These are the ones which are poor. They're all negative. But 3 of them are improvements, and remarkable improvements. Right? Now, the Commission on Elections had already come up to a neutral -8 in 2009, but they've slipped to -14 in 2012. So I put the Commission on Elections in red for backsliding. But the BIR, the DPWH, and the LTO, I mean, these are, notorious agencies before. And it's, I'd say, quite an improvement for the BIR to rise from very bad -57 to merely poor -18. And the Department of Public Works and Highways, that's also a very bad -65 to only a -23. And the LTO as well to go from a bad -39 to a poor -26. So -30 is the borderline where bad starts in our terminology. Right. Right. And there's only one bad agency left. Right. There used to be more, remember? The Bureau of Customs, which had even gone into the -70s some time ago, and -69 in 2009, is now merely bad with a -45. So, you can't expect to wipe out everything in one night. Maybe they're not like the Office of the President, but that's good to see, right? So, to repeat, 17 institutions. 17 institutions with higher sincerity ratings, and not just a little higher, much, much higher, among the 20 that we looked at. Right? These are the grades given by executives, all right? And not our grades, all right? We just recorded what the executives told us. All right. Now, something about government efforts to fight corruption. And this feeling of confidence that the government can be run without corruption is at 59%. 59% is not the highest ever. There used to be 60s in 2003 and 2005, but there was erosion in 06, 07, 08, you see. So it's nice to see a little recovery to 59% in the new round. Next, please. We asked specifically about a number of corruption cases, and we asked about opinions on the pace of these cases there. You see they are the graft case against PGMA and BNZTE, also against Ben Abalos and BNZTE, helicopter case, the Pagcor case, the Garci perjury case, and the plunder case against General Garcia. And for these options of answers, that this is moving at the right pace or too quickly or too slowly, you see that there is an outstanding feeling of impatience, that these are moving too slowly. Great majorities over there. We also ask if these cases are being treated fairly or unfairly. All right? With the three options, they are being prosecuted fairly or unfairly, or neither fair nor unfair, neutral, in the middle. And you have an outstanding feeling that, well, they're fair. They can't complain that they are biased one way or the other. So they're fair, but they're slow. That's the feeling about them. Bribery. This is another one of the areas that we have been monitoring over time. We asked specifically about 7 types of bribes. And those are the lower 7 bars: getting local government permits, assessing or paying income taxes, getting national government permits, complying with import regulations or paying import duties, supplying the government,